What's up, everyone? Welcome to the hot corner of Giant Sports Talk Live and NorCal Sports Network. Join forces, as you will, every Sunday. Today, man, or I should say this week, twice, man. Twice in 1 week, man. That's a bit much. Giants dropped the finale in this 3-game series against the Dodgers. Sucked. But I tell you what, Giants played the Dodgers hard. All 3 games, the Giants played them hard. Look, the hitting wasn't quite there, but they were in it. The pitching kept them in it. You know, hey, we wish there was a better outcome. The 9th inning was electric. I mean, what are you going to do? So
come on, from a military man, hand grenades are the only thing that count.
Yeah, ain't that the damn truth? But you know what? At least they're not getting embarrassed, right? Isn't that count?
I don't care. They should have beaten the Dodgers. The Dodgers were ice cold. They had them today after they tied it. The momentum was in their favor, man. 10th inning, Patrick Bailey.
Yeah.
Come on, dude. You know what? If I'm Bob Melvin, I don't care if Patrick Bailey has 2 strikes on him. I'm telling him to lay the bunt down again because the odds are with Bailey down 2 strikes, he's not getting a hit. He's lucky he hit the ball. I thought he was going to strike out. Go ahead and try and get the bunt over, get him over to third, man. He gets over to third, Giants win that game.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, there's no doubt about it. I mean, well, look, let's talk about the game. You got we'll do the series as well, and then if you want to, I don't know anything about the guy who drafted good old Gavin. Is it what? Yeah, Gavin. What was his last name? I don't even know.
Newsom.
Some kid from Tennessee, right? A shortstop. They went out there and got a college player. We could talk about that a little bit more. But Yamamoto, dude. Whew. That guy, he was nothing like when the Giants faced him in L.A. Giants torched him, right? What was it? I think he went an inning and 2/3, something like that. No, 2 innings or something. And they put 5 runs on the board. Nothing like that today. He was spotting everything. And his velocity looked good. He got him on them his changeup and his curveball was pretty damn nasty. Unfortunately, the Giants lineup, the last 2 games just weren't there. It weren't there, man. And I mean, what are you going to do? You got to score runs. I mean, yeah, we scored runs in the 2nd inning with the heroics from Lusi Matos. I mean, it was so exciting. Even Marty Lurie himself dropped an F-bomb on his damn show. How about that? That was I was like, wow. How about that? Marty is getting into it. that was actually pretty fun. Real quick, I gotta say, I gotta shout out Ronnie. I saw him out there about a half hour ago. I was out there taking a little walk, and I saw Ronnie. Matter of fact, this guy I met at Save Mart. Huge baseball fan, but the only thing is, he's a Dodgers fan. But he loves the game of baseball. Matter of fact, he went to the game yesterday, had a blast. So just want to give a shout out to Ronnie. So Glenn, you did you get to the game today?
No. Passed on the game today, man. Still recovering. The sinus problems back again. I don't know what it is. Every time I come to the Bay Area, man, it's like this. So, but I do have a question to throw to you guys. I'm content tonight to sit back and listen because it should get saucy tonight. If we didn't have the pitching we have, are we the Chicago fucking White Sox? The Colorado Rockies, perhaps? Because if we didn't have the pitching we need, we'd be about 15 games below 500.
Okay. That's fair.
That's odd, heading into the All-Star break. It continues to be a facade.
Okay, here I can add, let me counter. How many hits did the Dodgers have after 9 innings? No. How many hits did the Giants have when the 9th inning started? They both had 3 hits going into the 9th. Unfortunately,
Eric, let me counter.
Hold on.
Let me counter.
They scored 2 runs. They got, but Robbie Ray gave 2 free passes. Freeman came up, knocked in that run with a double, and then you had that solo shot by Rojas. But you could say the same thing with the Dodgers. They weren't hitting. I mean, right? They haven't been hitting for a while, other than the first game when both teams scored freaking 8 and 7 runs.
Okay, let me counter. How many runs did they score today, Eric?
Yep, I get you. I hear you. In the 9th inning, they scored 2, 100%.
Who won the game?
No, I get it. I understand. I'm just saying.
2 runs in the 9th.
I'm just saying I'm just saying that yes, The Giants should have won the damn game. I'm not gonna deny that. Problem is, it's not like other teams aren't having the same problems, because they are.
Whoa. Hold on. Are you who should have won the game today?
The Giants should have won the game. 100%. 100%. Giants should have won the game.
Not 100%, because I disagree. Dodgers should have won the game today.
No, the Giants had it. They hit a 2-run shot. They came into the 10th inning and they freaking shut down the Dodgers. It was a fantastic defense by Chapman. Who was pitching?
They hit a home run in the bottom of the 9th there to tie the game again. Bring out the Shamrocks. Dude,
that's not luck. The guy crushed it to left freaking field. That's baseball. That's baseball, man.
Hey, Lou. Lou, how good's this team, Lou? Come on. I need a voice of reason in here.
Come on.
Well, one of the things you got to remember, the Dodgers lost 7 straight, and then it became 8 straight on Friday night. And I think the problem is the Giants and their fans say, oh, the Dodgers are dead. And what happens? Dodgers win the series. And to tell you the truth, if it wasn't for a double play in the 9th, Giants could have been swept. And I think the problem with the Giants, and I was very happy today for Dan because his guy came up in the 9th clutch. I thought Melvin actually pinch hit for the first time at the right time. But this lineup is going nowhere quickly. I'm sick and tired of people like Robert on our chat and all these guys saying it's going to turn around in the second half. I hate to say this, but we've already played more than 81 games, and our offense is still garbage. If you saw today, the biggest difference between us and the Dodgers is they can hit in the clutch. We have nobody that can hit in the clutch. Okay, we had a pinch hitter that hit, but that's not hitting the clutch. If you guys saw in extra innings, we couldn't do the basics, couldn't get a bunt down. They scored 3 of their runs with 2 outs. I can't remember the last time the Giants hit a clutch hit with 2 outs. That's the difference between
and let's not
very flawed team.
There's some bad defense. Bad defense.
And here's the other problem. Okay, Devers, has he arrived? I'm sick and tired of him saying he's got a bad back, all this. Then why are they playing him? But he's 18 for 89. He's batting .202 as a Giant. He fits right in with the rest of our guys.
How hard did he hit that ball in the 10th inning, though?
I agree, but you know what? It was an out.
Who cares?
It doesn't matter. You know, this isn't Little League. He didn't strike out. He made contact. But here's the other thing about the Giants. We've come to the point where I cannot remember, except maybe a few games, where we lead 5th inning, 6th inning. Dan always says the best bet in baseball is bet the Giants team line under the first 5 innings. It seems like every game we're behind. And let me tell you something. After this 4-day break, we go to Toronto, big offensive team. You know, the ball's going to be firing. It's going to be the same thing. And the problem with the Giants is we're depending so much on our starting pitching that it's just like, I believe it was 2012 that Barry Zito said, we have to pitch a shutout or we're going to lose. And I believe that's how the Giants are right now. We have nobody that's clutch. If you saw in the last couple of innings, all our main guys, okay? And I think the biggest problem with the Giants now, if you really think about it, it's probably our most consistent hitter is having the toughest time he's had, probably 5 weeks, and that's Ramos. And without Ramos really being a caliber leading off, this team is even worse than we thought offensively. That's all I'm going to say.
No doubt about it.
Well, you keep getting guys like in the chat tonight. I hate calling him out, but he knows I call him out in good faith. Robert Rothberg, my old pal. He says the All-Star break is going to benefit the Giants. Well, geez, these guys, it's not a slump when it goes April, May, June. Oh, you know, it's always next month. Next week, next month, after the All-Star break, second half of the season. I mean, if they come out of the All-Star break slow, it'll be next year. Enough, dude. It's not a slump when it's 4 months later and these guys are hitting 200. That's not a slump. That is what you are. And I said to Eric on the show last night, look at Yaz. I equated it to landing an airplane. You slowly glide in and boom, he's on the way down. And Bailey and him are going to intersect at about 2:15 soon. And then you call that good? You call that, hey, the All-Star break going to fix that? I don't think so. It's good to see you back, Dan, by the way.
Trade deadline.
Oh, thanks. Guys, there's 162 games in a season. There's down to 65. This season is going fast. 65 games remaining.
2 more months. Yep.
Giants are 52-45.
Real quick, Dan. If someone said Giants at the All-Star break are going to be 52, they're going to have 52 wins, would you have believed them?
I don't know if I wouldn't necessarily not believe them, but I'm
a little bit fantasy, right?
I'm a little bit surprised, but I thought they would be a winning team this year. I still think they're going to win in the mid 80s range, but I think they're going to miss the playoffs. I still think this team doesn't have the horses to get into the playoffs. When you watch a lot of baseball and you look at other teams and you see the way other teams hit, the Phillies, the Mets, they just hit the ball. Giants play pretty well because of their pitching. I'm just not so sure this pitching staff can hold up. Landon Roop has been stellar. He's definitely been their third best hitter or pitcher. But can Landon Roop pitch deep into the season when it gets into late August and September? Does he have the stamina? I don't know. And I don't know what kind of pitcher you're going to go out there and get that makes a difference. Bottom line is a team that has scored close to 3 runs or less in 50% or roughly 50% of their ball games. That's just not going to get it done. And I'm sorry, you cannot have Matt Chapman batting behind Rafael Devers. You just can't, because Matt Chapman will see better pitches if he's in front of Devers. I don't understand why the Giants can't figure this out. I'm not ripping on Matt Chapman. He is who he is, but he's definitely not going to see good pitches hitting behind Devers. And so Devers is going to get not the best pitches because they got Chapman behind him.
Right.
So why not flip that thing around? I don't get it. And somebody's got to protect, if I see Matt Chapman in the on-deck circle and I got Rafael Devers, you think I'm going to give in to Devers and let him beat me?
Correct. You're going to go after Matt. Yeah.
Come on. I mean, this isn't rocket science. And the Giants are a batter too short. And, I know this doesn't matter right now, but it's frustrating to me. They drafted a guy that makes contact, which is good. Might be good for the ballpark. Guy sprays the ball around. Left-handed guy out of Tennessee. He'll probably play second base, and he may be up as early as sometime next year, or definitely in the 27 season, if there is one. But you had a chance to draft a power-hitting catcher out of Auburn that Baltimore ended up taking with the 19th pick. Now, look, he may not be the guy either, but what are the Giants going to do for catching? Are they going to rely on Patrick Bailey for the next 7-8 years? Give me a break.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of telling. Didn't you think anybody can jump in on this one? Didn't you think it, or do you, again, maybe you don't think anything of it. Do you think anything of the 10th inning ballsy move? And is it telling you much about what they think of the Giants lineup when they intentionally passed Ramos to start the inning to pitch to Devers? They said
they're trying to get the matchup right.
We're going to pitch to Devers. So this big, oh my God, a big guy. Oh my God, he's going to get us runs. Well, we'd rather pitch to him. What does that tell you? And I agree with Dan about certain guys, and Bailey. And there's several guys that I can't get fired in. When they come up, nothing good is going to happen. How many times have I said it on Eric and I show? A guy comes up, Bailey with the bases loaded. You might as well go and get a fresh refreshment at the fridge because nothing's you won't miss any of the action.
Yeah, if you missed last week's game where Bailey hit it off the wall, that is your Patrick Bailey highlight for the rest
of the year.
Of his career.
Yeah. And try to explain to people that the worst player in the history of ball had a hit one day. Like the guy wins a game, walk off. They got his Topps Now card out. Oh my God!
Here's a question:
but it was
you think Buster Posey may be looking to trade for a catcher, and maybe that's why they didn't draft? Maybe I don't know.
No, I don't think. I think he loves Bailey.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe.
I don't know what it is.
It's possible. That's possible.
Do you think
don't
it's
know.
worth the game?
Just, you've heard of the movie 8 Men Out? That's the Giants. 8 Men Out, because you only got 8 guys in the lineup. I'm sorry.
You know what? And I tell you,
less than that. But do you think it hurts? Do you honestly think, okay, this is what we got. This is what we got to live with. Or do you go, you give these guys rope and sooner or later, it's hanging us, man. It's hurting us.
Can I ask you something, Lou? Let me ask you this question about the lineup. Do you guys like Ramos leading off?
No.
Lou, what do you think?
I think he's your either first or second best hitter. He should be batting third or fourth.
Fair enough. Yeah, I don't get it either.
I think he's sort of wasted.
Guys on base, and then you're wasting them, not getting a chance to drive them in.
So what do you think they do after the All-Star break? Because I'm pretty sure they're going to have these discussions. Do you put Lee? Is Lee? Yeah, flip a coin. Yeah, there you go.
Who's batting first?
Who will be
Does it
your
matter?
leadoff batter? Now, here's the question: do they trade for a leadoff batter? I don't.
They need to. I wish they could get Stephen Kwan, but I don't think Cleveland will give him.
Dude, I know. I don't think he gives him up. He's got too much control. He's cheap, and that's
he's arbitration eligible.
Exactly. So he's not going to be getting paid a whole lot.
Year two arbitration. He's going to make $5 million. Okay.
Unless you're probably going to have to offer a Wisenhunt plus. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah. And the Giants are probably stuck with Jung-Hoo Lee for the next 2 years, and maybe 4.
Okay.
If he opts in, the only way they could trade him is if they paid at least 50% of his salary, maybe more. But I'll still give Lee some time. This is basically his rookie season.
This is his rookie season, right?
Yeah.
So
I'm not gonna give up on him yet. He's young. But he needs to make some adjustments,
and hopefully that's what he does in this break. Maybe he sits down with some people and say, maybe, hey, I need to work on my swing here to benefit the club. Because look, everyone thought when they signed Jung-Hoo Lee that he was going to be the leadoff guy, right? Isn't that we all thought when they signed Jung-Hoo Lee, this is going to be the Giants' leadoff hitter?
I sure did.
He might want to learn Jung-Hoo Lee. Just go up there and not try and swing out of your shoes and
Kim. You're talking like Kim.
Yeah, you're not a power hitter.
Kim.
You're not a power hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee. Just slap the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you know what? You know what might help you get out of a slump? Try bunting. Try bunting until they defensively play, to stop you with the bunt.
Right.
Some of these guys, I mean, Yaz is Yaz. What's Yaz hitting? Is he in the 240s range right now?
Something like
244.
That, right?
Yaz dropped down a bump the other day. You know what? He took it. You know what? He played smarter baseball. He took advantage. The guy was deep at third the other day against the Phillies. He laid one down. You got to have more of that.
Finally, they pinch hit for him, though, today. Amazing that they pinch hit for him. Matos comes up. Matos is going up there swinging, right? He swings at the first pitch. It's a ball.
He swung out his ass, as Marty said.
Then the second pitch, he knocks it out of the park. These other Giants, they go up there. Right down the middle. Oh, maybe I'll get the next one. How many freaking pitches are the Giants going to take that are like
down the middle? I know.
You maybe get one nice pitch a bat, and the Giants are notorious. Now, I don't know if that's a philosophy on the Burl or if the Giants just think they're good enough to get down in the count and hit guys. Sorry, they're not. This team needs to go up and be looking for the first pitch that is hittable and hit it.
Did you hear them talking about that today in the broadcast? They called them out on that. They said, why are they up there looking for their pitch when they should get the pitch?
I tell you what.
Hit it.
Did anyone watch the game yesterday? Did you? And if anyone did watch, oh no, you were at the game. Did you hear the interview with the Barry Lamar Bonds? And did you hear what he said? They asked him, "Did you ever guess?"
Oh yeah.
Do you ever guess at a pitch?
Nope.
He says, "No, never." He's like, "So what did you do?" Well, I got into a hitter's count. You just get him into a hitter's count, and then you see ball, hit ball type of thing, right? So the guy, look, the guy is on a different world. When it comes to seeing the ball, I mean, it's otherworldly. And it's great that he's going to help the team, right? But the thing is, he sees the game at such a different level than, say, another major leaguer. Let's even use, say, Rafael Devers. Devers is a great player, right? But does he see the ball the way Barry Bonds saw the ball at his greatest? It's just different, right? So you could sit there and you could tell him all these things, but if you don't have that innate ability to be able to do it, it's going to be tough.
And I don't understand the Giants thinking. Yeah. Look, I as I said before many times, I may be wrong on a lot of my takes and some of these things that I say, but I was right on Ramos that he's a player. He needs to play. I think I'm right on Casey Schmidt that he's an everyday player, at least on this team. Okay. At least on this team.
He got screwed on that called strike 3, by the way.
Yeah.
Schmidt.
And then the third guy I've been talking about is Matos. Just play these kids. And, you know,
what do you got to lose right now?
I mean, are we at the point where we really going to play a 34-year-old Yaz or 33, whatever he is, who's a free agent over a 23-year-old Matos with the potential he's got? And we're going to let Matos get 1 or 2 at-bats a week and just, you know, rot on the bench? Come on. I am serious. At the beginning of the second half, I hope that Matos is in the starting lineup in right field in Toronto, because
I hope he gets the run. Put Yaz on the bench. You know what you're going to get from Yaz. Put him on the bench. Just like with the same thing, I hate to say it, with Flores. He's got to ride the bench. He's the guy that you want to come up and key at bats. You don't want to keep throwing him out there at first base.
And I'm also right? I'll also say this. Luciano may not make it. He may be a bust.
He may not. No.
But you know what? You got about 2 weeks to find out if you want to keep him or not, or showcase him. The guy's got 17 home runs, or 19 in, you know, I mean, look, the Pacific Coast League, the ball flies.
Yes.
So it's not really.
Don't forget his average.
Yeah. But you know what? I'd rather see him batting. I'd rather, you know what? Just give me a lineup. I don't care how the frickin' defense. Just give me an outfield of Luciano for a week. Give me Luciano, Ramos, and Matos. Okay? Luciano in left, Matos in center, Ramos in right. I don't care what it looks like defensively. I don't need to see Yaz. I don't need to see Lee. And if Luciano rakes, either his trade value goes up or you keep him, or he stinks and you just say, whatever. You move on. But let's give him a shot, because Lee and Yaz are not cutting it. I'm sorry.
The All-Star break saves Matos. You know that? How about I've watched it. I've looked it in the scorebook. And I've called it out on the show, Eric. Matos hits a home run on a Sunday, and the next day he's sent to Sacramento. And I thought, well, at least we got the All-Star break. He won this battle. Let's see if he can win the war. Get him in that lineup more often. And like Lou said earlier, there's going to be a hell of a second, what would unofficially a second half of the season with that month we've got ahead of us. It's going to be tough. And again, I think if we didn't have the pitching we have, we've been so fortunate. We just have not got hits. You can't win if you don't score runs. You don't get runs if you don't get hits.
Well, they're not paying him $20 million this year. I think it's only about
11 or something like that.
11. Yeah. No, I don't want to. I'm not worried about money. I'm worried about winning. And if Luciano can come up here and hit, you got something. If he doesn't, you're not losing anything. You're losing some defense. Sure. He's not the greatest defensive player, but you don't have any room to play him anywhere. You have no room to play him unless you can figure out that he can play first base and he becomes the first baseman and you just make Wilmer the pinch hitter. You got to figure out if Luciano is a guy or not. You've already screwed it up with Bart. You let him go because you ran out of options. You almost ran out of options with Ramos, and you were going to run out of options, and he wouldn't even be playing today on the Giants if Lee, Conforto, and Slater did not get hurt last year. It's the only way you discovered Ramos. The only way you discovered Schmidt is because Chapman got hurt. Mm-hmm. I think there's a pattern here that the Giants have some guys that are young that have some potential, but the Giants refuse to play them. And
they don't get their opportunity, Dan. They're withheld. They're just withheld.
Tell you what, hey guys, let's get to. We got a few super
for guys that are not good, Glenn.
Right.
It's not like It's not like. Oh wait, we've got we got Barry Bonds out there, or we've got another all-star player that's playing. Playing in front of him. We got Mike Yastrzemski. Okay, Mike Yastrzemski. I'm telling you, if the guy's name was Mike Klossemlinger or something, he would not be in the lineup.
Be long forgotten. He wouldn't be here. And before Eric, look at Eric again. Eric
Klossemlinger.
At some point, they'll fall into the chair.
I don't know. It just came out. I don't know where.
Mike Klossemlinger.
You know what, Dan? I said this on the show the other day. You don't have to agree again with me, but where we intersect, I love getting your thoughts. And those of Lou as well. Eric and I talk about some of them on our show. I've said the last few nights, and there are guys that are already, you got to call up Luciano. Look at his numbers. And I said the same. I said, wait a second. We're talking about AAA pitching here. And B, if you're going to call a guy up, Dan, this close to the trade deadline that perhaps you can trade, do not call him up and show any more blemishes. Let him rake and hope somebody likes what they see and deal him. Don't bring him up, because I have a feeling if they bring him up, you're going to see his average plummet again. Oh, geez, where's all these home runs? He hit one in how many starts he gets? I think you leave him there, let him rake, and trade him. Trade him. Let his potential, his wealth, if you will, in the kitty grow, but do not bring him up and expose him anymore.
That could be something. Let's get some of the super chats here. Fuji, we'll get to this. $2. Thanks you. Says how squares are looking. We will get to that here later. Yep. Fuji also then is another 2. Says in contrast to Hae-Sung Kim, he's only making $4 million. Again, talking about the difference between his approach, Hae-Sung Kim, and Jung-Hoo Lee. Jung-Hoo Lee. They're both about the same build, right? Between those two. But what does Kim do? He plays to his strengths. He's a slap ball guy, and he'll just put it in. That's how we did it yesterday, man. He just poked the bat out there. He knew he wasn't going to get anything.
Speaking of poking the bat out there, that 2-out blooper that fell in for the go-ahead run in the 10th or 11th inning, whatever. 11th. What the heck was Jung-Hoo Lee playing? Can you pull that up? I mean, what the heck? He looked like he was out near the warning track.
Oh, was he playing deep?
Yeah, I saw that. I agree. He was way back.
Dude, you're playing.
Maybe that's where they had him play him. I don't know why.
I mean,
that's weird.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Who dunked that thing in there? Who was it that hit that?
Freeman. Oh, who was it? Freeman.
Freddie Freeman. Smart hitting.
And that's the thing, man. Look at it. The Dodgers got 2 weakly hit freaking balls. One of them
71 and 68 miles an hour, both scored. 2 outs.
Right. And then freaking Flores, he picks it, he throws it into dirt. I'm like, oh no, what are you doing? He had plenty of time to make that throw to first base, but hey, that's what it's baseball. I mean, once the ball's in play, anything can happen.
Hey guys, sorry.
Let me just get these real quick. Rob Iman, $6. Players need to start losing playing time if they don't adjust their hitting philosophy. Melvin needs to break out the whip. He goes on to say with another $2.
I got to agree. If it was any other line of work, if you don't produce, man, you're on the sideline or you're out the door. But why,
Rob?
And I don't like that because then it's Yaz all the time.
Yeah, I don't agree with this because 75% of the pitchers give Yaz the playing time. You're facing right-handed pitching. Just, you know what? As I've heard Glenn say, and I heard growing up, crap or get off the pot. Make a decision with Matos. Stop playing around with the guy. You're jerking this guy around because of Mike Klossemlinger. Okay, whatever I said his name was. I mean, come on. This guy is a 225 hit. What is his career average? I bet it's 230.
I think it's 230 something.
I'm going to look it up.
But one of the guys was in our chat. Did you see Alex was in our chat? He's one of the hooligans. So I got to talk with him. He was a character. What a great chat we had. So he was going to check out both channels, and I was telling him about Dan and Lou. Told him about Eric and me. There he is. There we were hanging out on the field after the game yesterday.
Nice.
And I don't know. And by the way, thanks a lot. He said he tuned in, Alex, a man of his word. And I don't know if you saw on the show last night. I passed along. I don't know if I was out of bounds or not, but I was talking to a player for probably 10, 15 minutes. Had a good chat with him yesterday, Dan. And I mentioned to him you had been ill, is how I put it. I said he's a little, He's having some problems right now. He's a little ill, and the guy took it to heart. He said he'd reach out to you, and he's a friend of the Giant Sports Talk Live, and it is the one and only.
Oh, Casey.
Yeah.
Casey. He said he was going to reach out to you. So I mentioned that I said Dan would love to hear from you. So let's see if he does.
Oh, very cool. Very cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
There you go, man.
All right. Can I just say,
Dan, I'm getting the word out there for your show, man.
yeah, there you go. Hey, we need all the help. Hey, guys, the one thing this year, at the end of the year, I hope Buster does one thing. Fire the hitting, the philosophy, everything, because I'm getting sick and tired of the same crap where we have really on our baseball team, we have 2 baseball hitters. That's it. 2 guys that are actually baseball hitters. And that's Flores. That's actually a baseball hitter. And I'll give Ramos. Schmidt, he's got to earn it. Everybody else, all these guys, I am so sick of the upper swing bullshit where these guys are not like Barry Bonds, where when he hits the ball, it's going out. I've never seen it. Every single time they hit it, they think the ball's out, and the ball's 280 when the fence is 320. The philosophy of these guys, and I wanted to bring it up because we were talking about the pitch. Every time I see Yaz, he's 0-2. Chapman, 0-1, fastball down the pipe. And then they swing at pitches that are like shoulder length that they can't hit out. And then what do? Chung-Hoo Lee. Lee hits a thing where he thinks he's going to hit it, and he's literally swinging on maybe his back toe because he's trying to hit it. The ball either goes to the shortstop or medium center field. They better change the philosophy of hitting line drives in this ballpark, or this team is going to finish 4th and maybe 5th. That's how bad our offense is. I've never seen it. And every guy, it's like Little League. Look at, I hit it. Okay. And you know what happens? The outfielder goes like this, never moves. We got to start hitting better because our pitching right now, and that's the other thing about our pitching, I guess we wanted to give our guys 10 days off until they pitch again in Toronto because we're using guys that really weren't even on the roster, a couple weeks ago. And, we're all talking about, Lucetti, yeah, he's doing so well. Well, he's the only lefty we have. What the hell are we supposed to do? We have to use him. So we got to really start changing our hitting methods because I've never seen the launch angle. It doesn't work for us. Okay.
It doesn't work for anybody.
But we keep doing it, and I think that's one of the problems.
Did you
hear? Let's talk about, go ahead.
It's 4 years ago. You know what's happening is, I saw that video.
I'll play it
Frank
again.
Thomas.
This is Frank Thomas. I don't know if you guys got a chance to see this.
I feel the same way.
Frank Thomas talking about trying to launch the ball into the air, how much it drives him crazy. And Ozzie Guillen also on the White Sox postgame show.
What's that? I do not want to hear that ever again. What? Put the ball in the air. I do not want to hear another hitter say, put the ball in the air. You cut the ball in half, you finish right, the ball will get in the air. Do not say I'm trying to hit the ball in the air. You try to hit the ball in the air consistently, you're going to be hit 220 and above. I'm just telling you right now, do not try to put the ball in the air. I've heard that too much this year.
You are preaching to the Ozzie Guillen
The
choir.
days I say that, I wish Frank Thomas was sitting in this set to talk about put the ball in the air. I never hear any hitting coach, anybody saying, put the ball in the air. I never see that.
No.
The ball is going to be in the air.
Yeah.
It's called backspin. If a ball's elevated, you hit it in the middle, it backspins out the ballpark. A ball down, if you get down, cut it in half, you can elevate the baseball. Do not try to elevate it that way. A ball up, you're trying to elevate it, it's a big problem, especially with the velocity at 95 and above. So I hate to hear it. Please stop saying it. Cut the ball in half, finish. It will elevate, it will backspin, it will get out of the ballpark.
Jason, you had a job tomorrow. Make sure you find, when I was talking about this, I'm going to punch in Judy hitter, the worst hitter in the White Sox history, maybe. And when I say that, I said, I never hear that.
Yeah.
I did it.
We are hearing them saying it.
By the way, you know how many times I say, I wish Frank was sitting next to me, can explain better what's that mean? Like, go to the play, like, I'm going to hit it in there.
So if you said it a little bit. So if you hit the ball in the air, I know I get that.
If you try to hit the ball in the air, Chuck, as a hitter, This is trying to elevate a baseball. That is horrible mechanics.
You're going to strike out more?
You're going to strike out more. You're going to pop up balls more.
Yep.
Your average does this. That's why so many guys in the big leagues right now hitting 250 and below because of that approach. If your ball's elevated, you stay through the baseball, it will jump out of the ballpark. The ball's middle down, you stay through the baseball, you cut it in half, the ball is out of the ballpark. Even the ball down the ground, you get down through the baseball, you cut it in half, it backspins out of the ballpark.
Why do you think they're saying this?
I have no idea where this terminology came from.
Hard to argue with that, isn't it, guys?
It's pretty damn good. That's pretty damn good.
Let me get this out of here. Let's see.
Here, I got it. There we go.
Get that out. This stupid StreamYard, I can figure it out.
It's all good. I love it though. I love it. He knows, right? He knows.
And what do the Giants do more than anything? Strike out and.
But you know who he's describing as how to hit the ball is Devers. Devers hits that ball that way. He doesn't try to uppercut.
No,
watch it. It's a level. It's a nice level swing.
Look, Devers is in a slump. He's hurting. But he's a good hitter. Rafael Devers is a proven.
He is, and the problem is he's again still trying to acclimate to the San Francisco Bay Area. He's fighting an injury, and this break is going to do wonders for him.
Let's hope so. Yeah, but I've had enough of I'll tell you who guys that actually seem to be hitting the ball hard on the Giants besides Devers. Ramos will hit it pretty hard when he's on, but Casey Schmidt's hits have been pretty loud when he gets a hit. His hit today
contact
was a line drive.
That line drive over in center field. Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah. I mean, it's too bad the Devers ball just didn't drop because that was ball game. That was ball game, man. That was
Eric, can I ask you a question, buddy?
That on the nose.
Sorry, Dan. Can I ask you a question? All right. So you have long, and I don't have any disagreement. You and I don't always see eye to eye, but I don't have any disagreement. You got to win, especially in the postseason. You win with pitching and defense. I mean, that's what you're gonna lock into. Like Lou likes the betting odds, and I love to throw some money down on games. Once the postseason comes down, there are some oddities, especially with the Dodgers. But you're looking at some low-scoring games. You're going to get some tightly contested matchups, as they would say. How long can you continue to say that we win with pitching and defense when we have no hitting? Because Fosse is back again. And Fosse and I had it out last night on the show. He says Flores needs to sit. Smith has to play because he has the better defense, and he's earned it. I mean, Flores has won him about 15 games, Eric. I mean, when all of a sudden has Smith won this?
Well, he cost them. To a certain extent, he did cost the Giants in that defensive play at first base. He should have had that and thrown it to the pitcher with no problem.
Oh, well, we should release him tomorrow then. I mean, Jesus.
Not the point. No. No, it's not. Look, it's not freaking. It's not you go to heaven and you go to hell. There is a middle there. There's a middle there. Come on. And just because he made a bad defensive play,
above anybody on this team.
Just because he made a bad defensive play, I'm not saying you got to bench him. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying at that particular time, he should have made the play. It's baseball. It's going to happen. Just like how I brought up the stats. The Dodgers and the Giants both had 3 hits going into the 9th inning, right? Neither team was killing the ball except for one guy who was Rojas, who parked it in left field.
Well, post-All-Star game, then what do? Do you go, okay, yeah, Glenn, I got to agree with Fosse, you let him play. Or do you play the guy with the bat?
I tell you what, this is going.
What I'm saying is let me finish. If you are contending that, okay, Smith has the better defense, that's where I was going with this. If he's the better defensive player, you say, okay, we got to have him at first base. When as Eric likes to say, we got too many players can't hit their way out of a wet paper bag. So
and here's the thing:
where do you draw a line here? And
where do you draw the line? I'll tell you where you draw the line. Where you draw the line? This is trading for a first baseman. Got it. That's what it's going to take.
Trading for a catcher, to first baseman.
I tell you what.
Oh my God, we're weak.
I'm telling you right now: is Dom Smith or Wilmer Flores blocking anybody, or is blocking Posey from getting a first baseman at the trade deadline? No. Well, so if he wants to go get a first baseman, he could go get a first baseman. Now, whether or not he could swing that deal is a different story. Look, this is right now at this particular time right here, where we're getting to the All-Star break, the ball is in Posey's court. Period. It is in his court. He's going to have to go out there and make those moves to make the team significantly better, right? He's going to have to. You might have to get a starting pitcher, and you're probably going to have to get a bat. You may have to go get a damn bullpen arm. I don't know. We'll see. I'm glad of what I'm seeing from Ryan Walker. It looks like he's found himself. So, I mean, maybe you don't, but I think you might still want to get a lefty. But you're going to have to go get a damn bat, whether it's a right fielder or whether it's a first baseman. Those are the two positions I think that the Giants should improve. Right? Am I second baseman? I'm good with Schmidt.
Are you waiting for Encarnacion to come back again?
Hey, we got a new. We have a new outfielder. We just spotted. We have a new outfielder. Thanks to Aaron, we have a new outfielder on the team.
Where the hell did it go? Oh, well, hold on. You got it you got it in the wrong area.
Oh,
hold on. I'll get it. I'll find. Hold on. Holy crap. Hold on. I'll get that.
I put it in there. I put it in the. Oh, I put it. In the,
I see you. Yeah, I see where you did. Hold on. Let me see if I can. Can I move it? Can I move it?
Let me see if
I
can.
Lou,
I know how to do it.
Can we win? Lou, can we win if we had a pitcher and a hitter? Can we win? I mean, I still think there's way too many. Future of the organization.
Oh, Klasseminger. I love it.
So what do you think, Lou?
Glenn, I personally think Buster's going to try, but he's not going to give anything up on the major leagues. I think we have what we have. I think we're going to fall short. And then once the season's done, Buster's going to say, hey, it was my first year. We made the one trade. Obviously, we need help. We're not going to retrade. We're not going to re-sign Yaz. I mean, why pay $10 million for him? He's probably worth $5 million, and I don't want him back. I think we have a lot of holes, and Buster's going to have a lot to think about, and he's going to have to stop being a homerism. I mean, to tell you the truth, I've been looking in the chat. His last two big things, he made the trade for Devers, and he gave Melvin another year. I love the Devers trade. I think, overall it's going to be better. Maybe not this year, but next year and the upcoming years, I think he's going to be solid and we can build a team around him. But with Melvin, a lot of people in the chat are dissatisfied. I know a lot of people, I don't know how your show went. I thought last night, Maddie, if you watch the play again, Maddie should have waved him in. I know it didn't matter because they got the sacrifice fly after. But if you saw, the guy in center field wasn't even going to throw home. He basically was going to throw to second and sacrifice the run because it didn't mean anything. When you're up 2 runs, 1 run doesn't change the game. So I think it's going to be a very tough offseason because because Butcher's going to have to think, well, what are we going to do? We have a problem with hitting. It's for the first time he's got to put his pride and think of a businessman. I don't think Pat will be back. I think he's going to go to Melvin. Hey, listen, we've had a lot of problems at third base. We're going to have to come back and replace him. And, it's tough when you're in the game and you have a lot of friends that work for you. But, business is business. And it's sort of the hard thing when you have to let somebody who's a good buddy of yours, we have to let him go. Yaz is the same thing. Yaz, they love Yaz. The other problem is maybe not this year, but maybe next year, everyone loves Lee. I mean, they do more promotions about Lee than all the other players combined, right? Lee is like a San Francisco Giant, but the problem is he's not performing on the field, but the fans love him. Okay, well, it's about winning. It's just one of those things, and I think it's going to be a torrential and a real tough offseason for Buster because, his 2 biggest moves, Devers is backfired. Now, again, he gets injured. That's one thing, but still, it's backfired. I expect now Devers should be.
No, I can't go there.
I don't think it's backfired, Lou. It's been a month, not even a month.
He's 18 for 90.
Yeah, because look. This is the way I'm gonna look at it. And I said this yesterday. I went on a tear about this. He was with the Boston Red Sox organization since he was 16 years old. The only thing he knew was Boston, right? He won a world championship with Boston. He signed a big contract with Boston. They showed that they cared. He was the face of the franchise for the Boston Red Sox. All of a sudden, it falls apart. He didn't want to be traded. Lo and behold, he gets shipped off to freaking San Francisco. It's going to take time for him to settle in and really figure out what it is to be a San Francisco Giant. It just is. I mean, you just can't just show up and all of a sudden I'm going to be just like I was. And on top of that, he's battling an injury. So let's now, if you tell me in another month that he's still doing this, well, then I'll be like, hey, this doesn't look too
I don't
well.
even care if he has a rough season this
Fair.
year.
That's fair.
I don't think it's – I think you get a chance to get a Rafael Devers and you give up what you had to give up, which wasn't a lot. Jordan Hicks, sorry, thank you. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Harrison, potential. Does he make it? Maybe. Hopefully. I like the kid, but not a lot to give up. Tibbs, he might be a player, but nothing spectacular. The other kid, Bello, we don't know much about. Watch him be the best player in the whole trade. But Devers, look, the guy's injured.
He's got a back of a baseball card.
Yeah, he's injured.
Right?
He's not himself. And I don't care what you guys say. If anybody who's played any kind of sport, if you got a part of your body that's hurting, you're compensating and you just don't perform as well. Correct. And it's the guys, he can't run. And I'm telling you,
he can't run.
I think he's a little, just the slightest bit slow on his swing. And that's why he's swinging and missing a lot of pitches just because of that back. You can't tell me that it's not hurting him a little bit or feeling it in his swing.
And how about this, Dan? What have we been calling for all these years? The organization to spend freaking money, right? To go get that guy. Are you telling me that if we said at the off season, hey, we just traded for Devers, and you know what we did? We took on his contract and we gave up Harrison and Hicks and Bello. Come on. And you took on his entire contract, which is literally half of what you would pay on the open market today. Do you see what I'm saying? We've been calling for this forever to get the guy. And once we get the guy, now we're trying to pigeonhole him. I don't get it. He's not the problem.
He's not himself. And he needs, I'll tell you what the Giants should do. You want to know what I think they should do? Put him on the IL. Starting
now.
Right now, Monday through Thursday counts 4 days. Give him the Toronto series, and who's after that? Toronto?
Pittsburgh.
I can't remember. Pittsburgh.
Give him the 6 days. Give him the road trip off. 10 days. Keep him in San Francisco. Get him healthy as you possibly can, and bring up Luciano. Let Luciano be the DH for this, and just let it go. Let Devers get at least 6 games off. Get a full 10 days of rest. See if that can help him. Maybe he needs an epidural. I don't know what's going on, but it gives a chance for Luciano to be the DH and see what you got before the trade deadline. Devers is here for another 8 years, guys. Let's play this thing out. Let's not try and play. What's better? Trying to push Rafael Devers through this injury and he's not effective and he's just kind of mediocre for the rest of the year? Or maybe you get him healthy enough where he comes back to maybe 90% of what Devers is.
That's what I said last night on the show, Dan. I said, "Who's calling the shots here? Are you playing the short-term gain to such a level that you end up having to put him on the 60-day DL because you screw his back royally? Like you can't push and push it. If he's not effective and he's hurt, do exactly that. Don't push this guy to the point where, oh, well, he'll be back for spring training.
No, I mean, look, he's ice cold. He's hurting. Mm-hmm. Luciano's red hot. He's not hurting. Take advantage of Luciano's hotness and give him a shot and let Devers get some rest. I don't care if Devers has to miss 10 games. You got to get him healthy, because if you're trying to get him to play through it, he doesn't look like a guy that can play through it to me, because you watch him run, he looks like a penguin or a seal. I mean, he's barely
you know what he's doing? He's compensating for that back. I know exactly what he's talking about. I mean, come on. I just don't think
So
he is
if
the problem.
you guys all keep saying he's got a bad back, why is he played in 12 straight games? Are the Giants
The
that
Giants are
desperate?
desperate. The Giants are
Exactly.
desperate.
That's a good point. If
Exactly.
he's desperate, but
So let's see what happens after the All-Star break. Well, I think we're going to see. But let's talk about this. What about we're getting closer to the damn trade deadline. We're like, what, just under 3 weeks away.
About
Let's talk.
17
And Lou, you're kind of talking about that. You know, Posey's made some difficult decisions. He got rid of Wade. That's a guy he played with. You know, we're all talking about, is he going to be able to make these decisions? And look, he gave him his run, and he said, hey, man, you ain't cutting it. See ya. He got rid of Hicks, shipped him off. He got rid of Harrison to get Devers along with Hicks. I mean, that takes some hard decision-making to be able to go out there and do that, considering Harrison was, you know, a potential rotation piece. Hicks was just a waste, and it's amazing he was able to get that deal done.
I see where you're going with it, Eric.
I'm not. Hold on, real quick. Hold on.
Really
I don't.
tough decision.
This is not Farhan. So until Buster Posey, we'll have to see how he does on this trade deadline. I don't see him taking the course of Farhan. I don't see an AJ Pollock. I don't see a freaking Mark Canna. I don't see that. I think Buster Posey's going to go out there. Look, you don't go out there and extend Chapman. You don't sign Adames. You don't sign Verlander. You don't trade for Devers to sit there and go, you know, I think I'm done. I think I'm okay. When he knows that there's some holes that need to be filled. He's a competitor. He's a competitor. Farhan was not a competitor.
Too many holes.
Farhan was one of these guys.
Wait.
No, I ain't dealing with it. I ain't going to deal with what Farhan did. And we got Buster Posey doing what he's doing. So come on.
I think they can find a pitcher, but if they don't add bats, they
need to get a bat.
Balancing the scales. It's just you're gonna try to we'll win with the pitching. Well, they don't have the hitting. They don't have it. If they don't add any bats,
the good thing. Well, you know what? Some of the bats, if the bats show up, then you don't need it.
Oh, I mean,
you got tired of that. Been tired of it for 4 months.
Wrong one.
Say, oh my God! It's next week. You guys texted me today. The key to this whole season is this All-Star break. When they come back, they're healthy. I'm like, come on! You were telling me the guy was going to bounce back.
Okay.
From a slump, but now you're still saying it's a slump.
You know what? I've been hearing this.
What are you talking about?
I've been hearing this for about almost 2 months now. How many games above 500 are the Giants?
None. They're 500 since an 8-1 start.
No. Let's go. Where are they at right now? Where are we at right now? We're 7 over. We're in a good spot, man.
Where would they be without the pitching?
But that's okay. That's a strength of the team, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with having strong, portable pitching. There's nothing wrong with that. Look at the 2010. Were they hitting in 2010? No, they weren't.
Different team.
Pitching was freaking incredible. There's nothing wrong with it as long as you're in it, and that's all that matters. They haven't fell off of it. And let's talk about this. How many games have the Giants lost as a losing streak? What's the most they've ever lost? 4. That's it. They never went on a horrible losing streak. The Dodgers just got done having a freaking.
They just lose to horrible teams. That's all.
But that happens. It's baseball. It's 6 months worth of freaking baseball. Come on, man. Let's go. We're gonna be okay. And
I've been saying let's go since the 9th game of the season. I'm with Lou on this one. I'm with Lou.
Come on.
The pitching is holding them in this thing.
And
because
that's okay.
They're only a 500 team after week 1 with that
great
pitching. Where would we be without it?
And that's okay. But you got it, though. We have the pitching. That is something we have. Why are we shitty?
Because we got nothing else.
But that doesn't – who cares? But who cares?
Because you're not going to win.
Yes, you are. If you got started –
Did we win today? Nope.
You're going far. Nope. You're going to go far, period. And what did Buster Posey say in the beginning of the season? We're going to scratch across runs. That's what he said.
They did that the first 9 or 10 games of the season. What the hell happened to the plan?
That's what they're doing now. So let's embrace the pitching and let's hope, right? That's all we can do as a fan. As a fan, can we get out there and grab a bat and go out there and swing it? No, we can't. All we can do as a fan is go, hey, I hope that Adames starts hitting. And guess what? Adames has been hitting. In the month of June, since June 1st or something, he's batting like 320, has 7 home runs. He's doing something. He's starting to find it. If
Come
these
on, man.
guys,
I get to argue
Come
with
on.
you every night. So, Dan, what is the plan? Let me argue with Dan. Dan, what's the plan? I liked what I saw in the first 10 days of the season. Look at the start they get on. And I tell you, man, I was coming on the show with Eric, and I'm sure you guys were the same. Look at the style of baseball we saw in the first 10 games. I was coming on going, holy crap, they're knocking them over first to third. They're stealing bases. And
when's the last stolen base
when
attempt
did
you
that
saw?
go down the drain?
oh, that's a great
Exactly.
question. Yeah, they don't have it.
When's the last
When?
time you saw the Giants try to steal a base? When's the last time you saw a hit and run? When's the last time look, Patrick Bailey, I'm sorry. You can't bunt. Come on. You're popping the ball in foul territory. You're not even close to getting it on the ground. Come on, Bailey. You can't hit. You got to be able to bunt. If you can't hit, you got to bunt. Okay? This is just fundamentally what you have to do. This team is very poor when it comes to fundamental baseball. They don't run the base pass well. They couldn't get down an important bunt. They can't get runners home from scoring, with runners at third base with less than 2 out. They can't get the fly ball or just put the bat on the ball. They've got to find a different method. They've got to find a method that says, okay, we're going to find contact hitters, situational hitting. That's what Buster Posey preached all offseason. When he watched the playoffs, he said, we've got to become a better team that hits in situations. It started in spring training. As Glenn said, the first week of the season, they were hitting in situations. They were the number one team in baseball the first couple of weeks, leading the league with runners in scoring position. Okay? Why? Because they were taking an approach that they worked on in spring training. What did I say happens to teams that are somewhat mediocre or talent-wise are somewhat mediocre? They will always revert back to muscle memory. Muscle memory is what Matt Chapman does. He swings at pitches that are out of the strike zone. He pops up. And instead of just like he did in spring training, he was the hottest hitter in spring. Why? Because he was going to right field. When's the last time you saw Matt Chapman drive one into right field?
Been a while.
Yeah. And the problem is
1982, the year he was drafted.
The problem is this team has gone back to muscle memory, and who they are in muscle memory is a 500 team. I'm sorry. That's who they are, muscle memory. The way the Giants are going to have to make the playoffs is they have to play well fundamentally, situationally, and they got to do it with good pitching, sound defense, and timely hitting. And they have not done that consistently. They did it all spring. They did it the first 10 games of the season. They were a different team to watch. I mean, remember, they were 8-1, and we were like, who is this team? It wasn't that they were just 8-1. It was they were playing, they were running hit and run. They were stealing bases. They were getting situational hits. And we were like, oh my gosh, this is a totally different team. This spring training actually did help this team. But no, muscle memory, they're back to who they were, 22 through 24. The difference is they have a little bit better pitching, and that's why they're in games.
There's a guy in our chat named Nerf, and Nerf says Giants have no athleticism. And he's onto something because I don't think they're dynamic enough. Because if you break down 1 through 9 in the lineup, there's nobody who's, is there a Ricky Henderson style player on this team? No. Are the guys who are going to hit it consistently out of Oracle Park? No. It's kind of a flawed lineup where you got a lot of good ball players, but they don't stand out in any reality of or any facet of the game. They're just all out there doing the same thing. And that's my fear heading into the second half of the season. With this lineup, what will change? What gives you guys this, things are going to change. We're going to hit the ball. If you're not hitting the ball, you can't hit. If you're not hitting, you can't hit. It's 4 months into the season. This is guys in our chat weekly. They're saying, it's just a slump. I go, slumps don't last 5 months. 4 months later, I'm off this is a slump routine.
NorCal Sports Talk Live, no
Look at that.
We playing Dung Poo Pee and Mikey golf swing every day if they were in the position the Giants were in. Yeah, this is what I was saying, guys. This is exactly what I'm saying with Jung-Hoo Lee. Why do we got to play him right now when he's not coming through? Why is not Matos playing every day and you're platooning Yaz and Lee? If you don't want to sit Lee or Yaz permanently, then put one of them on the bench in one place and Matos plays every day. Because you know what? You just might find out that Matos might be one of your top 3 hitters on the team. You know what? He may not. He may just not have it. But at least you know. You don't know a thing about Luis Matos having him ride the pine 6 out of 7 games. It's just ridiculous. And I think the guy has proven he can hit major league pitching. He hit 252, I believe his average was his rookie season.
His rookie season.
250, 252, whatever it was. He hit 250, and it wasn't just a handful of at-bats. It was like 200-300 at-bats, if I'm not mistaken. So he comes back next year or last year, and he gets super hot. He wins Player of the Week, and everybody's thinking, my gosh, this guy he's an all-star. And then he has a bad 2 weeks.
After they put him in the leadoff.
Yeah, and never to be heard from again. And it's like, see ya. And then this year, he comes in spring training. He beats out Yaz. He has a much better spring than Yaz. And what do? They give him a couple of games. He doesn't hit. They sit him. And then they let him play a little bit against lefties. He sits against righties. They send him down. He comes up. He sits. He comes in today. Look, make a decision.
Dan, what are you on? What are you saying? What are you saying? And you've been saying it. I know I've listened to you enough saying it. Get in a lane. Whichever lane it is, just give me a lane. They're dicking around this way and this way, and all we got to
just pick a lane with the kid.
Pick a lane and stay in it.
Look, he's not being blocked by Kyle Schwarber out in right field. He's not being blocked by Jaron Duran in Boston. He's being blocked by Mike Klozomowski or whatever I call him.
Eric's been calling for him to be out there in right field since I think
me and Dan have both been
recently preseason, right?
I said in the offseason that he needs to be out there every day, and Yaz is on the bench.
I think we'd be in a better offensive position if they had done that.
You know,
now whether or not they do that, I don't know.
I see some people in the chat saying he's a bad defensive player. Well, you know what? He makes
his defense is suspect.
It isn't the greatest, but you know what? I'd rather have his bat. I'm tired of the Giants. You know, I don't know. It's a frustrating thing. Look, you got Yaz. He's a great fourth outfielder. He's a great defensive replacement. He could be a decent pinch hitter in the right situations. But you're playing Yaz like he's Carl. Okay, he's not Carl. He's Mike.
Right. Hey, Dan, real quick. I don't know. You might have seen the same tweets earlier today. I don't think it's going to happen because it's in the division. You see, Arizona looks like they got a few players that they're going to be willing to trade. Zach Gallen, Merrill Kelly, Eugenio Suarez, and Josh Naylor. I also been seeing Luis Robert looks like he might be up on the chopping block as well. So what do you think? You think the Giants could ever swing a trade within your own division, considering that, I mean, you got to worry about the fan base there in Arizona. You know, if you're selling a guy, granted, but here's the thing with Josh. He's a free agent anyways. It's not like he's not a long-term guy for the damn Diamondbacks. They got him for 1 year and that's it.
I could see the Diamondbacks taking a shot at a guy like Luciano for Naylor, and then all of a sudden they figure out.
Dude,
they
figure out Naylor. Something. Would you try to get Naylor? I would.
Yeah, and then Arizona figures out something with Luciano. I don't know,
but I just don't know if you could do that because of where their team is as far as the division. So I don't know what's another. I saw some other people talking about Carlos Santana. Is that an upgrade at first base? Seems
talking about the guitar player or the baseball player?
No, the baseball player.
I'd rather have the guitarist.
The guitar player. He can play at least he can play some field, and then he can play the anthem.
How about I'd rather have the guitar rather than
more out of them.
Player.
Hey, Eric, how you were talking about that. I saw a show on the MLB Network today, and they brought up a good point. And they basically, talked about Arizona. Looks like they're going to be selling, so you can count them out. But they talked about the six teams that are competing for the 3 wild card spots. And I'm just going to go down and tell them, are the Giants better than these teams? Okay. Milwaukee Brewers.
Okay.
The Giants better than Milwaukee Brewers?
I don't know. Let's take a look.
Not right now. They're not record.
Not right now.
But
Brewers might have better pitching than us, and I think they have a better lineup. So I think they're better.
I think Milwaukee's better.
The New York Mets.
Mets. Yeah. Mets.
Hold on.
Okay.
Milwaukee is 56-40.
Yeah, that's right. And they got the new superstar who is going to be a stud in like 2 years.
Okay.
I mean, the guy's
And then
3-0
who was the other
right now. All right, the New York Mets.
Churio, you're talking about? Or are you talking Mazeroski?
Mazeroski.
Okay.
Mets, there you go, 55-42.
Well, don't look at the lineup. Don't look at the numbers there.
No, just hey, that's what
The Padres. The Padres who
over 500.
Padres who 7 out of their last
did you see how well they're doing?
7 out of their last 15 games, they scored 1 run or were shut out. Are we better than the Padres?
Not
pitching
lineup wise. Not lineup wise.
Pitching wise, 100%.
Are you sure? Their bullpen's usually pretty good. I'm just
Their
saying,
bullpen's
last year
been
they had
shit
bad
lately.
I understand.
They had a bullpen in the first month or two, but right now,
Lou, I think that's the team everybody keeps forgetting about. I think come the trade deadline, you're going to see about 3 deals, and the Padres just go right back into a run.
Preller is that way.
St. Louis Cardinals.
St. Louis Cardinals. What are
Their
they?
team will surprise you.
51-46.
I think the Giants are about
Even
equal with the Cardinals. I think the Giants could actually be a little bit better than the Cardinals. Cardinals have overachieved, in my opinion. But maybe
last Cincinnati Reds. And by the way, they haven't had the race for 2 months. Hunter Green has been out 2 months. So imagine the Giants without Webb for 2 months.
And they are 50-47.
So between
what do you think?
Those 6 teams, 3 are going to make the playoffs. I think the Giants out of that
probably
5 or 6 of those teams.
5 or 6. Who do you put above them?
I'll go 4th or 5th.
Who do you put above them?
I probably the only. I think the Reds are better. Reds didn't have their ace for 2 months.
Who do we like about the Reds? What are the Reds do? What are the Reds doing? So
what do the Reds do? They hit. They run.
Who's the best hitter?
They hit home runs. We don't do any of that.
They have the biggest super. They had a guy. If we had him, he'd be bigger than Bonds right now. They have a superstar on their team. We don't have a superstar. Their ace is coming back, Hunter Green. The Reds, I think, are good. I think the Padres, we keep forgetting, they were shut out. I mean, I think it was 7 out of 11 games, and then they only scored 1 run. So they've already had their disaster. They went through like what the Dodgers have been through. You just brought up a point where the Giants have not lost more than 4 games. These other teams, Dodgers lost 8. Padres lost 8. They've gone through those bad streaks. The Giants haven't, and we're only a game among these teams. And, as you guys know, and I've said this before, since 2016, we've only had 1 winning record after the All-Star break. So if you're going to go by the back of the baseball card, we assume we're going to have a tougher second half of the season than the first. The first half, people in the chat said, you would have taken 6? Yeah. But remember, we still got to play a whole second half. Are you guys thinking we're going to be 6 games over and we're going to wind up 12 games over at the end of the year? We don't play Colorado anymore or the White Sox.
That won't get it done. 87 and 75 won't get you in this year.
No.
So
going to need.
I'm just trying to bring up a point, Can
we please go on record? We're going to the All-Star game. We got the second half coming up. Eric, you guys go around the I'll start. We don't make the playoffs.
It depends on the trade deadline. Ask that question.
I don't care. Okay. You can have that or not have that. I still say I don't care, but we don't make the playoffs. We're not a playoff team. I think
they make a wild card.
Playoff team.
I think they make a wild card.
Dan?
I have said from day one, I think they're going to be in it till the last week of the season when they're eliminated from the wild card. I think they fall
just
one to 3 games short of making right in that range, 1 to 3 games short. I'll tell you who I think are the better teams that are better than the Giants. Phillies and Mets, one of those two winning the division, the other's a wild card. Cubs and Brewers, one of them's winning the division, the other's the wild card. There's your two wild cards. Padres are going to beat out the Giants, I believe, even though the Padres have some rough things going. I like their manager, Mike Schilt. He really seems to get the most out of the players. And the Padres have what you would call some hitters. You've got Tatis, you've got Machado, you've got Bogarts, you've got Merrill. That's 4 hitters that I can only name one in the Giants lineup that might be better than those 4, and that's Devers. So you got 4 proven hitters right there. And I haven't even named a couple of the other guys that are decent players too. So I think the Padres are a better team. The thing that hurts that may get the Padres is they could stumble with some of their starting pitching. Okay. But I like that team. I think the Giants are the team behind that. I think the Giants are slightly better than the Cardinals and the Reds. And it doesn't look like it's Atlanta's year. They've had a mess with injuries, and just their pitching staff has been just, a mess with injuries. But if Atlanta somehow gets things going in the second half and runs off 9 out of 10, okay? Atlanta right now behind the wild card is 9.5. Okay. Probably too far to make a run, but that's a team, if they figure it out, with 65 games to go, their record is 42-53. That's a team that has the ability to go 46-20 or something like that and end up with 88 wins and maybe squeak through. But I don't think they will, because I think they are I think they're too injured, and I think they're going to make some trades. I think they're going to end up at the last minute. Atlanta, their general manager, always waits till the very last moment, and I think he'll wait till the day before the trade deadline, and I think you will see guys get dealt on that team. So they're going to have to come out of the All-Star break. For them to not sell, they're going to have to come out of the All-Star break and basically go on a, whatever games they've got left before the break, 12, 13 games. They're going to have to go like 11-1, something like that, for the Braves to decide to make a run. Otherwise, they probably do what they've been doing, playing under 500 or even at best 500 ball. They're going to sell. So, and earlier in the year, I mentioned the Giants should go after Marcell Ozuna. But I don't think they should now. I think his hip's bothering him too much. And I think that's why his
home and road splits are pretty bad.
I think his production's fallen off. I think the Giants should try to go after Sean Murphy with the Braves. And I wouldn't just make him a backup. I would play him 50% of the time.
There you go.
I would platoon him with Bailey. I would give a lot of playing time to Sean Murphy. So that's what I think.
And why, Dan? Because Bailey can't.
How about this?
Hit. Nope.
How about this old adage? Great pitching beats great hitting. Is that still valid?
Great pitching beats good hitting? Is that
right? Isn't that what it is?
Well, if that's your motto going into the postseason, what's great pitching going to do to stinking hitting like us?
No, I'm just asking the question. I'm just asking about trying to get into the postseason. Great pitching usually beats good hitting, no? Right?
In the playoffs, you got to make the playoffs first.
Well, where are the Giants ranked in ERA for pitching? And this is not an aberration, because here we are, 3 months in,
second or third,
third in the entire league. That's good, right? That's going to take you somewhere. So that's where I got my faith. I don't have the faith in the hitting. They got to do something, and that's why I think they got to go out there, and they do need to get a bat. There's no doubt about it.
It depends on which side of the fence. Eric and I differ, because Eric thinks,
I like the pitching,
and it's always been the adage: good hitting will beat good.
Good pitching.
Good hitting. But but I just don't think this team is with the hitting philosophy, the lineup philosophy, the whole philosophy offensively. They just aren't getting it done to they're not getting it done to a level. Take out the pitching. This team does not do it at a level that they should be a playoff team.
All I'm saying is if they turn it around along with this pitching, they're going to do something. That's all I'm saying.
And my biggest comment of the night, Eric, if I may, Dan and Lou have more Dan and Lou have more patience than me, because I would have kicked Tim Smith's ass to the fucking curb by now. Well, who is this clown that can? He must be from your channel, because I hope he ain't from ours. This guy
Tim
doesn't
Smith?
know
Where's he? Where's Tim Smith? What's he?
He's taken. He's been taking. I've been reading. I've had to stomach the comments from him for the last half an hour here, and it's just. And he must be trolling, because it's one after another. Lou's his sidekick. He doesn't know it. Shut the fuck up, man.
I see no Tim Smith. Oh, there he is.
Hey, he doesn't know baseball. He wouldn't know a ball player if he slept with Mickey Mantle.
I think Dan even think he knows better about Giants players than more.
Oh, it's been. Go back. There's been.
Yeah,
there's
Jim.
just one after another.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
All right. Can I just say two things that I spotted?
Come on.
If you remember when we started Hot Corner,
Harmless.
one of the things about the Giants was the run differential. And we were like plus 52, 59. We're down to 17 now. Okay. The other thing is we're all talking, oh, guys, hey, we're so happy. We're 6-7 games over. Our first half that we just played was a lot easier than our second half. Our second half is going to be extremely tough. We don't play Colorado till the last 3 games of the season. That won't mean anything. Okay. So we only have one game against them. Our schedule in the second half, we basically have the same amount at home, the same amount on the road. I think it's 1 game differential, but we're playing all teams except for Pittsburgh, who we think is a decent team, and they do got an ace where we'll probably have to go against twice, against teams with all winning records. We still got to play the Cubs. We got to play the Mets twice. You know what I mean?
I tell you what, though, as far as the schedule is concerned, we did this last year. We thought at the end of the season, I thought the Giants are going to get buried. Both me and Glenn, they're going to get buried. Come to find out, they actually played pretty damn good baseball, right? They played some pretty good baseball.
I do remember after the All-Star break, we went to Colorado and said, oh, we'll get 4 games out of that. And I think they took 3 out of 4 from us. And I think we wind up losing like 10 out of 12. So
you just don't know, right? That's the thing. That's the beauty of baseball. We can look at the schedule and we can go, oh, shit. But guess what? The game's got to be played. And until the games are played, we just don't know. We're just kind of, guessing because, that team's got to be better. And our team's got to be worse, or our team is better and they're worse. And then guess what? In baseball, anything can happen. All right, let's get to that. I forgot.
What do you think's better? Oh, sorry, Eric.
J. Case, $20. Go ahead, Eric. I'll let you read it.
Hey guys. What's the Yaz disdain? He's not my hero, but he's top 5 in almost all offensive metrics in right field. Leads NL in assists. He's got a great glove. Doesn't hit great, but none of them do. He actually is fundamentally sound, i.e., he bunts and sacrifices.
I gave him his props. I think he's
you know what
he looks like, guys, to me? He looks like the guy who's playing out the last year of his contract. That's what he's doing.
Yeah, I look at Yaz this way. Good guy to have on your team, good role player, but he shouldn't be blocking a guy that is part of your future. Right. At least you hope is part of the future in Matos. That's all I'm saying. I've always said Yaz, great 4th outfielder on a team, guy that could get spot starts. He's going to get 300 at bats, but he shouldn't be getting, 500 bats. I give credit, like Lou said, to Bob Melvin for actually having the balls to pinch hit for him today and put Matos in. And, that was good to see. So Yaz is an excellent outfielder. You're right, Jay. He's got a very, very accurate arm, and that's why he's up there with assist. He's fundamentally sound. Yes, he can lay down a bunt. My biggest problem with Yaz is he needs to change his hitting approach to become a hitter. He's trying to swing for the fences still. And if you remember in the beginning of the year, he was hitting better, and he said, I have changed my approach this year because the last few years did not work too well because I was trying to hit it as hard as I could. Why does Yaz strike out so much? Because he's still trying to hit it as hard as he can. Just punch that bat out there and poke it into left field. Lay some more bunts down. That's my feeling on Yaz. We got one more super from Rob. I honestly think Buster has to hire outsiders. I don't know if we got to that one yet or not.
Nope, they haven't got that one.
Okay, did we get all the other ones?
I believe we did. Let me see.
Yep, we did.
Yes, we have. Yep.
Okay. So, yeah, I think, yeah. So that's my take on Yaz.
Has to hire. We'll see what happens in the offseason. You're not going to do it in the middle of the season, so we'll have to see what happens in the offseason.
Hey, Gus, don't tell me to shut up. See ya.
Boy, Dan. See, I'm going to teach Dan a few things about like dealing with fans.
Oh man,
Eric got to put up. Eric, you put up with me. Eric has to put up with me every night. Eric's like, "Where did that caller go?" I go, "Oh, he's gone. He's out of here." Way to go. Yeah,
hey, look,
I
man.
don't have patience for that. I go, it's funny when I'm doing the show live down by the ballpark. They never my language. They never show up then.
Look,
man.
Lou didn't even show up.
My
Gus,
goodness.
you can say whatever that guy said. Who was the guy I just banned? What was his name?
Gus.
All right, Gus, hop on the bus. Listen, when you almost face death like I did a week ago, nothing phases me. So I don't really care what you say. See ya, pal.
I think they play a worse second half. Lou? It's one of the
I just think, it's like turning the page at the back of a baseball card. They've proven they have only won, and that year, I don't even count 2021 anymore. They have not had a winning record since 2015, second half of the season. And, I see Dan's upset. I know the reason why Dan's upset, because Aaron hasn't sent him any cookies from Bake That Dough. Completely understand. Aaron, please send Dan some cookies, as a get well gift, whatever it costs. The other three of us will throw in to take care of it. And we need Dan back. I mean, look how pale he looks. He's in 125-degree weather. He has no sun on him. So the cookies will do him good. Please, Aaron. Thank you, Aaron.
There you go.
Speaking of which, let's get this out of the way, guys. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty.
Thank you,
Gritty.
Hope. Thank you, Hope. Appreciate it.
Let's do this.
Giant Sports Talk Live and the NorCal Sports Network have teamed up to give back to the community. We ask for your support as we aid in Haley Busby's fight for life in her battle with liver cancer. To take part in this fundraiser, you can purchase an entry for just $20, and the winner receives 4 front row dugout seats at Oracle Park for your choice of an August 8th game versus the Washington Nationals, or the August 29th game when the Giants host the Baltimore Orioles. The winner will also get an on-field experience on game day and attend batting practice. So secure your entry now, as eligibility is limited. Draw date to be determined. The Busby family, Giant Sports Talk Live, and the NorCal Sports Network thank you for your participation and contribution to this worthwhile event, covering the San Francisco Giants and giving back to those in need in 2025. Giant Sports Talk Live and the NorCal Sports Network.
All right, there we go, man. We got the
Is that
squares
updated,
still
Eric?
out there. It is
that
updated.
Okay.
Yes, it is. Well, here, I'll show you the updated one. It's right here. But yeah, guys, we're getting down to the nitty-gritty. There is the remaining squares. If you're interested, let me know. I'll throw out the QR codes, whether it's Zelle or Venmo, and you could donate your $20 for a square. We're getting close, guys.
Are you guys coming in for any more? Dan, Eric, whatever. Like, if these, how many squares we got left?
21. 21 left.
Sold by next, when do we play again? Thursday, Friday? If they're not sold by
18.
Friday,
I think it's 18.
if they're not sold by Friday, my company will buy them all. Get it done, over with. They should have been, guys, look at the cause. This should have been, I'm just pissed off in general today. This should have been sold out a month ago.
So if you guys got $20 lying around somewhere, yeah.
And then Eric, of course, the 2 gift certificates too.
Yeah,
Again,
don't forget the 2.
Capo's in San Francisco. Grace will sit you down, take care of you. $50 gift certificate Tommy's Mexican, not Tommy's Hot Brow on Van Ness and Gary. This is on 24th and Gary, home of the Tommy Margarita. Julio was nice enough to give us a gift certificate for $50. Also, the gift certificate will include a free picture of Tommy Margarita. And it's just, it's the way to go. I mean, guys, we're trying to give you everything for a great cause. So, $20, 2 lattes. Come on.
Exactly. All right, let me get this for this. Let me get this for Flix. Hey, Flix, do you prefer Venmo or Zelle? Let me know, man, and I'll put it up because I got it ready to go if you need it.
Is Frank asking? There's a guy named just up the chat there, Eric. Is he asking how to send the money, how to contribute, how to buy a square? He says, how do you send the money? I thought it was well explained.
Venmo. All right, here we go. Stand by. Hold on. Let me get this, and then we'll. All right, there is the Venmo. So if you want to donate $20, there you go. I will
Marcus
update.
Said, let me get the last 5 in the threes columns.
Who said that?
Mark, right up there on Marcus.
Get the last 5 in the threes column?
That must be like 36 through 40.
Let me take a look.
Like 63, 73, 83, 93.
Oh, in the threes.
Hey, Marcus, right on, buddy.
Way to go, Marcus. Dude, look at Marcus stepping up, man. Way to go, dude.
Let's sell these things out right now.
Let's do this, man. Hell yeah. All right. So let's see. We got to make sure I'll get this all ready to go. Once you send the money, then I will update it. Alex is going to buy a spot. Well, there you go.
See, all I have to do is say, I'm gonna buy the squares. I'm gonna win. They're all mowing me down. Like, we don't want Glenn winning. We'll just buy a square. That's it. Buy them.
There we go.
I can't believe we've made it this far in the show, Dan. Look.
Okay, Frank doesn't have his cell phone. That's fine.
I'm ready for the game tomorrow, baby.
Hey, I'll even be kind to the WNBA right now.
We got the game tomorrow. Phoenix Mercury in town tomorrow night.
So Marcus is going to
Chicago. I'm going to see them play in Chicago.
Hey, I want to give a shout out real quick. I got to get the full screen to show a picture for a second.
Okay, let me get rid of this. Hold on. I think that should be good enough. There is the Venmo. If you need it again, let me know.
I want to give a shout out to Lacey, who was the nurse on duty when I was being discharged from the hospital last Thursday,
right?
Lacey saw my Giants cup in my sitting at my, she says, "Oh, are you a Giants?" And I told her about the show. She says, Lacey's from Crockett and she's a huge Giants fan. And her and her boyfriend love the Giants. And
right on.
She was going to subscribe to the show. And Lacey, thank you for your care, for taking care of me, and really appreciate it. She was wonderful along with the rest of the nurses. But she, like I said, from a small little town, Crockett, right over there.
Before you get to Vallejo, to Vallejo, it's the bridge. Before you go over the bridge to Vallejo, Crockett's the city right by there.
Yeah. So here she is down in Arizona, and she's a big Giants fan. So she even mentioned the Patrick Bailey walk-off homer. So I knew she was serious. She said, "Did you see that home run?" Yeah. So that was pretty cool.
Doesn't that seem like it was last year? It's been so long.
Yeah.
It's only been 4 days.
All right. Marcus, so you want everything that ends in 3? So 3, 43, 53, 83, 93? I'm guessing that's what it is, right? Is that what he wants? So I can fill it in? Right?
He said the last 3. What are the columns? What's left?
He said all the 3s. Everything ending in 3. Got it. Here we go.
There we go.
Man, dude, look at this.
There we go.
All right.
I kind of feel good tonight. I got rid of what was that guy's name? Gus and Tim.
Timmy. You got rid of little Timmy.
I got rid of Timmy and Gus, and I haven't done that in a long time. I haven't pulled the happy trigger finger in 6 months.
Oh, I do it once a week. It's okay.
Is this right there?
Sometimes, Dan, you just got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, guys. I mean, come on. I mean, life's a little bit more. It takes things so serious, man.
Well, whether it's you, Lou, anybody, you guys, I hate when they come
Kyle's
in.
wife is a nurse.
It's easy to take the shots from behind the keyboard.
Yeah, start your own YouTube channel. See,
there you go. It ain't easy.
Yeah,
Alex is paid. Alex is paid.
Alex paid. So what number does Alex want? Okay, I'm because I'm not looking in this. What Alex? What number you want, man?
Making it.
You pick. Oh, jeez. All right, what number should we give him? We have 50,
Hey, Isabel.
52, 56, 61, 68, 76, 79, 82, 84, 94, 97, 98.
Eric, you pick.
what are the numbers? Let me put it up on the board. I want to take a look.
Hold on. Okay, hold on. Let me do this. Let me get rid of it. This one, delete. Add.
Did you already fill in the threes, or are you doing that?
I already filled in I filled in for Hype and for Marcus. There we
Alex,
go.
who's saying pick a number? Alex?
Alex. And I think it's Alex Barbetto. Is that who it is? Alex B, right? There we go.
Hey, Lou, what number was Alex Mack on the 49ers?
Holy
number
smokes,
available?
they're filling up.
Remember Alex Mack of the 49ers? The center?
Yeah, but I'm just looking at numbers for him. Why don't we pick something good, either like 84, 82? You know, that's famous for 49ers. 82, 84, 9. You know, Giants had some.
Alex Mack was number
winners.
50, Dan. Number 50.
Yeah, he was. Is that number available?
It is.
It is.
Oh, you got to give him 50 then, man. His name, Alex Mack. There you go.
We'll give him 50?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Let me
There you go, boys.
Alex B, right? I think it's Alex B.
Hey, Isabel. Jeez, boys, look how many we could
12.
sell this thing out. Let's go.
Yeah, 12 left.
12. Oh, it doesn't.
Okay, that's saved. Now let me get rid of this one again since it's updated.
Oh,
Goodbye.
boy. Number 8. That's not Char. Like, is that Charlie?
Alex at 50.
That's
He says
Char.
he likes it.
There we
Yeah.
go.
There we
There
go.
we go.
And guys, we'll do we'll bring out the wheel. Should we maybe shoot for the 27th? Are we all here?
Should
July
be.
27th.
I don't
Isn't
have
that
any.
week?
I won't be, but you guys go ahead.
No. Then we want you here. I mean, we can do it next week. Oh, Tahoe guy, I'm in. I need it, Zell. We got another one.
Oh, Tahoe guy. Hold on, man. Let me get it for you.
There we go. Jeez.
Man, this is what I'm talking about.
Yeah. You just gotta, Dan, see what you do? You put pressure on them. You say, come
And
on.
if you win and you only have 3, you can call me. I'll be there like I was last year.
There you go.
And I know the rule. Since you're giving me a ticket, I'll buy the beers. Oh, wait a minute. You get beers. Oh, and also, guys, with the tickets, you get a free beer, too. So not only do you get the 2 gift certificates, you also get a free beer worth $19.
Hey, there you go. Tahoe guy. There is
I keep
Zell.
telling my buddy on our show there, Lou, that if one of us go and we win, I don't know if I want any of our names up on the big screen.
Don't worry, we can fix that.
Yeah. Or put a different Glenn and Eric is sitting in section.
And if you go to Tommy's,
506.
Tommy's, you don't know my name, please. Thanks. They know me too well. In case you go there and have too much fun.
Guido.
I think your
Whoa,
bet's
hold on.
okay. What was your
Hold on,
bet, Lou, with Tommy's? 90 wins?
90 wins.
Dave.
I think you're safe.
And
What did you
by
pay?
the way,
Hold on,
Glenn,
hold on.
I
This
wanted
guy
to.
paid. I
Sorry.
gotta find out where this guy is.
Yes, sir.
Dave, when did you pay?
I know you're there.
So that should be long enough for a Tahoe guy to get. So I got to figure out what's going on with this Dave guy.
Glenn
that
and
Lou?
Eric, because we're talking about the bet. We made a bet with a guy whose girlfriend is a VP of merchandise. So can you explain to me why you would do a Barry Bonds bobblehead on a Saturday day game against the Dodgers, where you already know it's going to be sold out? Can you explain that to me for merchandise? Just doesn't make sense. These are the games when like Tampa Bay's in town, or Pittsburgh. You don't do it at a Dodger game; it's already sold out. Or
Lou, what was that thing? What was the event called, Bernice, yesterday? What did you call the event? What was it? It must have had a name.
Was it a wine festival for drinks out in the outfield?
The thing we went to after the game last night.
Summertime celebration.
The summertime celebration, Lou, was yesterday, which meant you got onto the field. I got to talk to the players, photos, all that jazz. Dude, there were more Dodger fans on the field at Oracle yesterday after the game than Giant fans, man. How the hell? And that season ticket holders. How the hell are all these Giants season ticket holders out on the field wearing Giants gear? Come on, man. Oh, I was pissed at that. I'm like, what the hell is going on here?
And you guys saw the Dodger swarm come in, huh? Because they even did you guys see what I sent you guys today on the Facebook? Even the Giants players were like, this is ridiculous. It was close to 55 to 60% were Dodger fans in the stands.
Oh, yesterday I made the comment, if it was one more, you had one more Dodger fan, that it was 50-50.
What do you guys
Okay, hold on real quick.
Let's go Dodgers.
I got to take care of some business here. So Dave said he paid a while back. He wanted 53. Marcus, do you want a different number? Okay, hold up. He did pay. Okay, Marcus, you want to pick a different number than 53? Because I got to put Dave in there because Dave paid a while back. So do you want 52? Marcus, is 52 okay?
It's getting down to the nitty gritty.
Good God.
You get soon. You're going to get what you get soon, boys.
Marcus,
That's
you okay with
you leave it to the
this
final.
Guy already paid.
You get what you get.
You know what, Marcus? I'm doing it anyways. You're going to 52, Marcus. I don't know if he's still in the chat or not. Let me put Dave L in there. Dave.
Boy, if 53 becomes the winner.
I know. Would that be something? Oh my God, dude. Oh, that would suck. Save as.
Oh.
Man, we're moving today.
He said 3 is a lucky number in Chinese. Is Marcus Chinese?
I do not know.
Leon. That might be Leon. That might be
Marcus is of Asia. That's our Marcus, right, Eric?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's our Marcus. Okay, real quick then.
Of Asian descent.
Dave, would you rather have a different number than 53? Are you dead set on 53? Dave, talking to you, Dave. Are you set on 53?
Here we go.
Because he picked it like 11 days ago, so I got to make sure it's okay with him.
We'll be here for 2 hours filling the phone.
While you guys are deciding that and thinking on that, what do you guys think of this?
What's that?
Can the Giants go 38-27?
That seems pretty easy, doesn't it? You would think
11 over 500.
38-27?
Maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know.
Not a chance, dude. Are we betting on that one? Not a chance.
They haven't been
38.
They have 11 games over 500.
Good point.
Wow.
Now, what if they make these trades? Do you think 38 is doable? Okay, right on there. Okay, Marcus, I'll do that.
Don't get carried away and think that all of a sudden we make a trade. What happens? We make one dynamite trade, and the Padres make 3 trades. Are we getting ahead at all, or worse?
Marcus, 38's already taken, man. Come on, dude.
Fuck, there's too much going.
Come on. Yeah, I got it up here.
Marcus is looking for a 3.
Yeah,
he's looking for. They ain't gonna find no 3s, man. All the 3s are taken.
Marcus got 83. Jeez. I can't even. My eyes are going bug-eyed here. I can't see what's. There's one here, one there.
Oh, 38 wins. Oh.
38 wins? Hey, we won. What? I think Eric said 38 wins. What?
2.
Oh, they didn't? Oh, Eric said 38 wins.
Hey, how about 76? That 7 and 6 is 13.
Where's Dave?
Go. There you go.
Dan's
a good salesman.
Where did Dave say 52? I don't see it. Does anyone see Dave say? Oh, he did. Okay. Let me do that one then. So Dave, 52. So we'll just swap these guys. Okay. Marcus, you're back at 53. Dave L, you're at 52, my friend. All right, good.
Oh, he's talking about wins, 38 wins, Eric.
Yeah, I know. Saw that. Export.
Hey,
So
Senior,
there's a break in the action. Hey, Lou, when are we going
I'm
to
not
a game?
ignoring Senior.
When are we going to a game, Lou?
Well, one of the games when we're all going to be there, you're out of town. Thanks. When the
Christ.
Cubs are here.
Thanks.
JK says, can he have 90?
You didn't schedule it that way?
Yeah, like I knew your schedule.
Okay, hold on. So now we got another.
I'm doing a
Holy crap.
WNBA weekend in Chicago.
Oh, we got
JK
a trade going. We got a trade going. We know how much Marcus loves trades.
Trade him like 13 if he really wants 3.
Yeah, he must be up to it. Yeah.
So he'll give him 13, and then Dallas will pick another number.
Oh, did you see a live insurance, Eric? I want to buy 10. 5.
Yeah, I'm getting this. I'm getting this. Hold on.
Holy smoke! Good luck, man.
We're gonna go. We'll go with.
You're the accountant.
Hold on. This is messy.
Armand, I'm not sure yet, but I'll get back to you. All right, email me.
My draft thoughts.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, go for it.
My
Giant
draft
Sports Talk
thoughts
Live
are
email.
Baltimore did extremely well. They had three picks, I think, in the first round. They got 3
Holy
pretty
shit.
talented
Okay.
players. I thought the Giants. They went for a contact hitter. If he becomes a contact hitter, I'm okay with it. If he's a guy that gets on base, sprays the ball all around the field, he's probably going to be second baseman. I'm okay with that. If Ike Irish becomes a catcher in the big leagues and hits for power, I'm going to be very upset. If Ike Irish plays a corner outfield position and hits for power, I'll be like, okay, I really want a catcher. I really think the Giants need to develop a solid catcher. That's my take. But we're okay with that.
Okay, Joe. I think Jay got 9. Hold on. We got a lot of stuff going on here, guys. We got a lot.
Look at that one. You see that one?
We might be you in the draw.
Someone's got to. Who's good for doing that for him? Ibrahim. Maybe you could do that for him. I'll get you the money.
And Dan said he was ready to bow out. What, 43 minutes ago?
Yeah, I got a second win when the
money started rolling in.
I got a second win when Hop on the Bus Gus and Timmy Smith came after me. Kind of felt a little good to just
Attaboy. Attaboy. Wherever at the club, Dan, I got your back.
Crap, man.
I like that. Thank you, Isabel. Appreciate it. It is going to be a recovery still. I can sit. I just can't stand and walk for long periods of time because I get dizzy. I had 4 pints of blood transfusion, and it's
all right.
Got me very woozy still.
Goodness gracious. All right, so Alive is willing because we got 9 squares left. This'll put it out. This is it. So there's 9 squares left. That's not updated. I'm updating the one right now.
So maybe drawing next Sunday if we sell them.
Maybe the drawing next. Hold on, let me save this real quick.
I think corporate might buy those 9 out.
Here we go.
And then Glenn,
Alive,
check the private
Alive
chat.
wants to do the rest.
What's that, Lou?
Check private chat.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
The
So how
first
many we
one.
got? 9.
First
Okay,
one,
so
for sure.
Alive. I'm just going to put your name on the rest of them. Hold on, let me make sure, guys. Make
First
sure
one.
I'm doing this right. Let me get rid of this one.
Leave it to an insurance man to figure out the odds. There you go. All right, Alive.
All right, guys, check this out.
That's my field, insurance too. So he's
Tell me if am I doing this right? I'm counting 9. You let me know if I'm off.
1.
Yep. There you go.
Jay, you're in there. Jay Case, number 98.
9. Lou, what happens if a Dodger fan wins it and they got 3 Dodger fans you got to sit next to?
Nah.
Not a problem.
There we go. Is that
before.
9? Did you guys count 9?
Yeah, I counted 9. Starting
Okay,
with,
so here we go.
56.
Let's put in a live. Who the hell is hammering the keyboard?
That would be Dan.
No, not me. My hands are.
Oh, that would be Lou. Wouldn't be me.
It wouldn't be me either. No, I don't.
It's got to be somebody else. Right on, Lou. Right on.
9. Alive.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of alives.
Did he have any before the 9?
I don't think he did. I don't think he did.
So we filled up. Are we done?
We're done.
We're done. See, you got all you do. I say I learned that in school. You raise your voice. And there you go. Kick a few people out, and all hell breaks loose. You fill a few squares.
Oh, come on.
It's too bad Timmy couldn't buy any. Them's the breaks.
All right, let me get rid of this. Put this.
Good job, everybody. Good job, Eric. Good job, guys.
Here, do the
So
drawing.
next Sunday we had the big grand drawing. Sunday
we got to
do the wheel.
We got to announce it.
And this
Yeah,
way
we gotta
can get
announce it.
people to go.
Hey,
all right.
in 10 minutes, we will.
Next Sunday. So everyone knows. Do the drawing next Sunday.
There it is.
Oh,
It is
Isabel's
done.
Be tuned in next week.
All right. Isabel. Well, glad to have you here.
Right on, Isabel.
Big
Right
fan.
on. Look at that. All the squares are filled. We will draw
Next
A
Sunday,
week
like
from today.
8:30
a
or
week
something.
from today. How about that?
Well, Bernice and I are. We're just trying to decide who we're.
Oh,
gonna
look at this, guys. Look at this. Hold on.
Here, I'll get rid of this.
I got to put it
And
back
I
up
do
here.
sure doll.
Look at this.
I ain't taking share at all if I win. Oh, we're back.
Look at this. Dan, Eric, Glenn, and Lou take 2 squares each and give them away to the chat or whoever you see fit. Give me 1 square for me. Wow. Look at that.
Wow. Right on.
Maybe we should give one to Gus. The Bible says pour heaping coals on a guy for
Oh my gosh.
Gus.
Man,
and
that is
Tim
awesome.
Smith.
Did we get a live in there, or
By
are
the
we
way,
shut out? We're
yeah,
shut out.
alive. We're done. Everything's done.
Oh, I like this idea. We could run
Well,
some trivia.
We're done.
We could run some trivia for people to first one to get the right answer. We can give them a square.
Dude, we're sold out. Let's not make this.
No,
more
he says
complicated
giving away 8 of them.
Give it away 8 of them.
Or
No, he said 2. Give away 7 because he had 9 squares. Right? Isn't that what he said?
Oh! So they're sold out, but just not. They haven't.
Yeah.
been
So he
given.
wants to give 2 to. No, he wants to keep 1 for himself, and each of us get 2, and we can do any way we want.
Oh,
So,
so yeah,
Glenn, you would have 2. If you want to give it to
Oh, we'll
charity,
think about
you
that
want to give it to
more,
whatever.
Eric.
Yeah, we
Oh,
just figure out what
nice.
it is for each, and we'll go from
A
there.
little more publicizing it. That's good.
nice.
All right, we'll work on it, Eric.
This is going to be awesome.
Sure.
How about that? Hey, real quick, give a big shout out to Ibrahim. Ibrahim has been tracking the money
Shout out.
for this whole thing. So, hey, make sure everyone give a thumbs up to Ibrahim. He's been
Ibrahim's
taking
man.
care of all the
Man, Eric.
logistics of all this stuff. So
He's the man.
much appreciated, Ibrahim. You're awesome, dude.
Abraham, when I see you, the second beer's on me since the first one with the tickets is already included. I don't want to do that shit.
There you go. Right on.
And you can have
Right
my beer
on.
too, because I don't drink.
There you go. Freaking Ibrahim. You're going to freaking liquor him up. Oh, my gosh.
Let's just see a win against the Cubs.
Yeah, that's going to be a hell of a game, by the way.
Hey, one last thing. You guys keep talking about it. Like I said, we play Colorado the last 3 games. You know, it's going to be an exciting second part of the year. We're going to be here even after the drawing. So, you know, don't forget about us, even if the Giants sort of falter. But if they play good, you know, we're going to be here until the final out. And that's what makes our show fun. We'll still
Well,
be
that's
here.
one of the good things, isn't it, Eric, Dan, Lou? The team may stink, but the shows are good.
Lou, you
For the
may
most
get
part.
4 beers that night. There you go.
Yeah, no problem.
Lou speaks with experience.
Yeah.
No problem. He goes,
I got Eric there.
Well, enjoy the All-Star break, guys.
Yeah, I think you guys ready to call it a night?
June doesn't mean much, but I'll be at the WNBA tomorrow night. And are you guys actually, Dan and Lou? I haven't got your call. Are you really? To me, the All-Star, it means nothing now.
That doesn't mean
You got a
anything
guy in the
anymore.
All-Star game who's played 5 games. Like, what have we done to this thing?
It's never big. It's
Young-
never going to be
young
the
Milwaukee
same.
Brewer pitcher, 5 games and he's in. What are we doing?
Brandon gets drunk with the stench of the lineup. Yeah, the
Yeah.
All-Star game. I'm a.
It's
you know,
lost its luster.
It has total. All the All-Star games have lost its luster. The NBA is horrible. The NFL, what is it? A flag football game now or something?
Flag football.
I mean, come on. It's just gotten to be a joke. The baseball used to be the best of the best, and it was competitive. It was fun. Guys took it serious. A lot in the old days, in the 70s and 80s, guys played 7-8 innings.
Yeah, the interleague has sort of ruined it too, beside the tie. But, the one good thing is, hey, it's going to be in Atlanta. Hopefully they can do something great for Hank, and, I don't know if you guys saw, it's going from Atlanta to Philly. So Philly will do something. And then they announced, well, they haven't made a major announcement, but it's going back to Wrigley Field. So, at least they're going to good spots. I do know the Giants are in contention for the 2031 that, you won't know till next year, but this way you have, the anniversary of the ballpark and all that. But, I think the one thing is it's an exhibition and that's all it is. And hopefully nobody gets hurt.
Yeah.
Right on. Hey, Dan, what are you throwing around there? Do I see you throw?
Well,
Oh, my balls are bigger than yours. I'll see you guys later in the week. Can't
all
wait
right,
for the draw.
let's do this. All right, guys, be back here drawing next Sunday. Who
Glad you're feeling better.
is going to win? We'll find out next Sunday. All right, guys, let's get out of here.
See you, Lou. See you guys.